It's the calm before the storm here at Mount Miguel High School. Yes, literally, it might rain in a couple of hours or a couple of minutes. Don't know. But the CIF Division IV semifinals are here as the Mount Miguel Matadors, with their 9-1 record and their #1 seed resume, will host the Santana Sultans, who finished the regular season at 4-6, lost their last 5 regular season games. The last regular season win they had was the game we covered at El Cap, where they won in overtime 24-21, but they were able to win their quarterfinals matchup to get here. Trent Taylor is still a catalyst for this offense. Last time we were covering Santana at El Cap, he had 244 all-purpose yards and the game-winning touchdown in overtime. Leads the team in total touchdowns. The senior is just outstanding, but he and the Sultans team is going to have its biggest test yet as they face a Matadors team that has dominated and cruised their way to the #1 seed in Division IV with a 381 point differential. So that's the gap between the amount of points Mount Miguel has scored and the amount of points they've given up. The catalyst, of course, is the wide receiver senior Jeremiah Castillo, who is a finalist for the Silver Pigskin Award. He, along with Paris Vernon and Matthew Barton, make that offense go. Castillo is second in receiving yards per game with around 94.6, but first in total touchdowns with 19. Can he make an impact tonight? We shall see. Who will move on to the Division IV championship? Time to find out on the PPR Hogcast. The night kicks off with an opening possession being driven all the way down inside the Sultan 20. Matthew Barton with a little flare pass out to Zane Rodier that ends up being short of the first down. Turnover on downs to the Matadors offense. Second drive, same thing. Driven all the way down inside the Sultan 20. Turnover on downs once again. And then a fumble. 2 fumbles on the play. A missed snap on the exchange. So Sultan's able to recover it, but that ball is slippery and wet. It was raining hard all night, going on and off. Third time's a charm. Third drive, they finally get on the board with Paris Vernon getting through the end zone. 7-0 Matadors here in the first quarter. And then how about a complete whiff on the punt? That was absolutely ugly. Everything that went wrong for the Sultans has gone wrong. Here's Zane Rodier out of the backfield, lowers his shoulder with bad intentions. And then Paris Vernon, deja vu, finding the right pylon once again. 14-0 Matadors, just like that, to begin the second quarter. Look how hard that rain is coming down, as there's been a lot of drop passes, fumbles, missed exchanges on the snap. 17-0 right there with a field goal try that was successful by Johnny Castro. How about this play? Out of the backfield for the Matadors defense. And then the ball thrown up in the air and picked off. That was Braylon Cardwell intercepting the pass by Jaden Goldman. And then Goldman again rolling out to his right, heaving up the duck. And this time it's picked off once again by the senior, Johnny Castro, who also kicks the extra points with a nice little return here around the 40-yard line. And then how about an ice-cold finish? Matty Ice Barton drops back, feels the pressure, then he's going to step up and run and takes it in for an 18-yard touchdown run that makes it 24-0. Mount Miguel wins this one 37-6, and they move on to the championship. Live here at Mount Miguel post-game, I am with the players of the game. I got Paris Vernon, the sophomore, and then, of course, the senior quarterback, Matthew Barton. We're going to start with Paris over here. How's that one feel, man?
It feels great. We work for this day in, day out, every day, and it just feels good that the work finally paying off.
That was a great team win, even in the rain, it was a great team win overall.
So we talked about this earlier. You guys went from 4 wins a year ago to now dominating this year to a Division IV championship appearance. What does that say to the testament of the guys around you and where this program is turned around?
We just finna work these next couple of years, and Coach B preaching and changing the culture. So we changed it, and it's going up now. So you'll see in the future.
He pretty much said it all. You know, practice in the practices. Coach V, you know, making it a lot harder in practice. So I think it's a good turnaround.
Hey, I got a question for the Valley. How about a championship appearance for you guys? East County Game of the Week post-game interviews, Paris Vernon, Matthew Barton, thank you guys so much. Good luck next week, guys.